Holy moly, she went off-road! Whoa! Check that out, guys. It's a blimp. I've never really seen a blimp this close before, especially running down at the spot. That's pretty cool. What happens when we take that rear wing off a Juggernaut? This is definitely one of the fastest Kraton 8S's in the world. I'm not going to claim that it is the fastest because it most certainly is not, but it's definitely in the top, I'd say top 3. So I've been wanting to get a little bit more speed out of this guy before concluding Project Juggernaut, and a couple of you have been saying, well, take the wing off. Well, here's the deal behind that. One thing that I know about taking the rear wing off, we're gonna have less downforce to the rear tires, which means we're gonna have less traction. But I'm definitely gonna try it out, and I wanna see what it can do with the same exact 110 mile an hour setup. So we're gonna be doing 2 runs today, one warm up and then the other one without the rear wing. Now, in the middle of that, as I'm topping off the batteries as well as cooling it off, we're actually gonna be running slick a little bit. We're gonna do a couple little passes here and there. Now, regarding electronics, we have an NTF fan on top of the ESC, which is an XLX2 that we all know. And we also have an NTF heatsink fan combo on top of the 5670 series TP motor. Now, this is a big whopping motor. So keep in mind, whenever I start the run, I actually gotta give it a little push, just because it's really hard for the motor to overcome its static friction of how powerful the magnets are. And yes, it is kind of dangerous, and yes, this is also my most expensive speed build. Yeah, so let's send it, guys. Let's see what Juggernaut's got. Alrighty, guys, here we go. We're all zeroed out. We're gonna see what we could do with Juggernaut with a couple little differences. Well, what I should probably do is give it a push off because we're running a big 6-pole motor. It looks like we're all clear, but there are some guys down there, so that's why I'm doing the run this way, so that I could stop it in time before crossing their cars. So I guess we'll see how this is gonna do. Nice, a new PB. Look at that. Now, of course, what we have to do, guys, is cool this guy off after the practice run. So as you guys can see, we have an NTF fan over here and an NTF fan on top of the ESC, and it's all hooked up via a wire harness and a 3S balance port plug. Once you turn this guy on, there we go. Here she's got today. Let's go. Here we go. If you're light on the throttle, it really just goes straight. All right, here we go, guys. See what the difference will be with no wing and a little bit of front suspension setup. Yeah! Whoa! Holy moly, she went off-road. Jesus. Oh! Wow, wobbling way too much. Come on, can she still come out? Yes. This is the, wow. Holy, look at that path travel this thing took. She's still very much so operational. What speed was that? Oh my God, 106. So this thing went off-roading at 106 miles an hour. Jeez Louise. I would have sworn this thing would have probably hit nose on and it would have flipped. Wow, but no, everything is completely okay. Like, it honestly could not have taken this off-roading adventure any better than this. Wow, that is insane. Now, that's what happens when you remove a little bit of rear downforce. You need that. Now, I do understand some cars don't need a little bit of a wing, like Spartan. Spartan uses a little bit of a little kick up on the wing in order to stay down, no matter how fast he goes. Juggernaut needs the rear wing, and that's really just, Wow, it completely changed everything. Alrighty guys, apparently we got our answer as to what happens when we take the wing off. The car handled completely different. I even felt it in the throttle that, let's say the rear end just wanted to kick a little bit loose. It's really, really hard to explain. But yeah, I did feel something different. This car is so powerful. You need to have a little bit of downforce, you know, regardless of how big it is, it's still putting out a lot of power. And we gotta make sure that power goes to the round clean. And if it's not clean, well, yeah, yeah. All right, guys, if you haven't done so, be sure to follow Innovation RC on Instagram. We'll have more pictures, videos, and all this other cool stuff. Be sure to like and subscribe to the video. And if you want, subscribe for more. I promise, Juggernaut, we're not going off-roading anymore. I promise. All right, guys, have a good one.